All right, decided to work on this engine this week. I picked up a new rotor for it on the way home from Auckland today. This one's a lot better than this one. And also on my way home, I picked up all of this. So I've been shopping. So there's a few reasons we've picked this engine up. One being, it was a bloody good price. It's got the rotors. I have the full rotating assembly. I have all the bolts, all the seals, stack gears are in there. I've got every bit for it, and I've even got a box over there that's got all the intake, alternator, everything. But mainly, these housings are pretty bloody good, and it comes with an old school front cover, which we need for that engine. And also, this was a perk. I've got an old school sump that I can use to hack this up to make work on that engine. So definitely an awesome purchase. Me and the owner of this engine went halves in it, and I think it's just going to work out perfect. So first things first, I'm going to assemble this engine on the engine stand minus the internals again. So I have a essentially dummy block, and I'm going to use that to build the sump with the front cover on, of course. And I'm also going to start looking at building a manifold for it. So yeah, I'll just start digging through all this shit and find what I need. Never had to deal with an automatic setup before. It's not going to stay automatic, it's going to be manual, but I don't know if that's right. I don't think it is. You can hear it hitting something there, but as long as this is tight, it's going to hold it all nice. This ain't stained, so it doesn't really matter. So she's all tightened up. It's not to torque spec, it doesn't need to be. Yeah, so I'll throw the front stack together, then start looking at the sump. Yes, so far so good. That's all on tight. That's all good there. It's all spinning freely. I haven't got one of the cogs for the distributor, the ones that I need, the old school one, but I'll get my hands on one of those eventually. So this block, as I said, I'm going to use this to make the sump for, and I'll make two of them because that other engine I've got, that's for that BMW, needs a sump made too. That dummy block is sitting over here with all the distributor and whatnot in it. I'm going to use this. I've got an engine bracket for it now. I'm going to use this block to make the turbo manifold for this car. So yeah, it's getting there. So you can see at this point, I've got plenty of clearance for everything down there. That spindle there is going to line up with the distributor when it comes down through that hole. I'm just going to put the pickup on there, but so this is the problem that I have, is this is the RX-8 sump. Falls short on this front cover. So just looking at it, I'm going to have to cut somewhere around here, pick up after this hole, cut all the way through, and then and then marry this one in. That picks up on the front. So we'll be cutting probably somewhere around here all the way through, and I'll cut this down to height through that point, and then I'll flatten it so it comes into this line here. All right, bit of work, but it's achievable, and I've got to do 2 of them. Yay. So I've been brainstorming about this sump all day today, as into where to cut it. So I'm just going to cut in this line here. I'm actually going to cut all the way around through here, and then that's my meet point there. Reason for that is because it's only this front section I need off this 12A sump. Well, for now, what I need to do is actually cut this, get this flange welded to the RX-8 one, bolt it to a front cover, and go sit it in the car, because I'm a bit worried that the sump might have issues with the steering rack, and the 323s have the old engine cross member in there, and it might clash with that also. So there's my other line I'm going to cut straight across through here, and then that other flange will just run all these bolt holes, and I'll just leave this open for now until I figure out what I need to do. This might be too high and might clash with the cross member and the steering rack. Yeah, it's just too bad I don't have the car here, but it's not too far away. I'll be able to suss it out. Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll still clean it up, but got a couple of bolts there, and all of these are going to line up. So ideally what I want to do is just put a plate from here to here, close that up. But as I said, I need to figure out what's happening with this. Yeah, but so far I'm pretty happy with that. That's this cross member I was talking about. It seems that we're okay. I've got about 10-15 mil clearance underneath there, and worst case scenario, we can always lift this up. But no, I'm happy with that. It's looking good. So I'll finish the sump out and then yeah, go from there. Yes, I'm pretty happy with that result. I'm just going to use this to mark me up a template. I'll cut this bit of sheet metal and I'll just fully weld this up and whatnot, and that should be the sump sorted for now. Next step with this engine is going to be I'd say the inlet manifold. We need to decide if it's going to run a Nicky 4-barrel or an IDA, preferably an IDA. And yeah, we'll just try and make a manifold up out of this. Yeah, but that's for another time. Thanks for watching.